to the hospitals and see the rise in diabetic cases just because of this, all because the government that we have is not doing that well. Really, keep on, my dear. So later I will talk.
Okay, Papa.
To join in. Yeah.
Papa, thank you very much. That's Papa Bisu there, and Papa requested a particular song. Make a play, give him small. Oh, but I have another caller online. Hi there, caller. Good morning to your name and where you're calling me from.
Good morning. I'm David.
Okay, David. David from Kaswa. Talk to me, David.
This morning, I feel very peace.
Why?
No. Look, me, I am not political anymore. I don't mingle myself in politics and those things. But my question is, what is this current government campaigning for? What are they campaigning for? Look, I use electricity. My everything I do to survive depends on electricity. And here in Kaswa Opekuma, where I live, in about every 2 days, the light go off in a particular time, right, and come back on a particular time. So we realize that one, it is something scheduled, because you check the time, it is the same time it goes off every day, right? But in between them, there is this kind of, is it amber or something? It goes off anytime, come back. And when you listen to what is going on, it's like what is ahead of us is unthinkable. And they are doing plastic surgery. They are covering it up. You are not open to the people. And you think we are fools. So much to the point that we can't add 1 to 1 and know that it is 2. You still have a for power. For what? Please. It is clear they can't handle it. They should just, excuse themselves, Keke. There is not anything to fight for. As a matter of fact, NDC is no better. Me, if you ask me, but for what we are seeing now, it is not. And the fear, it is not even a fear. It is inevitable, because from all that the experts are telling us is that whether NDC is the one coming or the same NPP we are having now, we are going to have a serious challenges, especially with our power sector. Wait, Lilia, am I correct with the information I'm getting? Am I correct?
That
we're going to have a serious challenges with our power sector.
Well, more IPPs are threatening to shut down. Already, it's known as Ugly's off.
Charlie, the country is in mess. And these people still have the strength. They are able to look at Ghanaians and say things. God save this country. I don't even know what to say, but God save this country. Please, God be with you, okay?
God be with you too, David. Thank you very much for calling me. Like I said, Papa BC requested a particular song. Let me play for him. Only because I have a call online. Hi there, caller. Good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling me from?
Nah, Dede.
My name is Lily Mohammed. I know you missed that. She'll be back next week.
Oh, okay. Your name again?
Lily Mohammed.
Mimi Muhammad.
Lily, Lily.
Oh, okay, Mimi. And I am Eben from Kwabenya.
Okay, hi, Eben.
Oh, cool. You know, now gone are the days, hey, Mimi, gone are the days politicians think Ghanaians are gullible. If the MPPs will be gullible, I believe you and I will not be gullible. Is that not it? We will vote based on our conscience and not what a so-called a doctor, Professor Smart, will come out with a survey that will let us vote for the clueless and an incompetent administration. Look at how the ICPs are threatened after Sono Asobu shuttered their plans down for non-payment of what they are already owned them by government. See, these governments has really enjoy more luxurious than any other government that has happened to a country called Ghana. See, when John Mahama and the NDC were leaving office, 2017 January, look at a lot of buffet they left. The NDC and John Mahama left two additional that before had, making three. There was something we call Heritage Fund, Stabilization Fund, Sinking Fund, Get Fund, ESLA. Where are all this money? ESLA purposely was put there by the NDC. That's what it will free the debt owned by the energy sector. So that the IPPs will be getting money. But the MPP thought they know because according to the president we have now, he said, you remember in Ayawaso West Room, one day there was about to have this by-election. He said Baomienyo, Onuna, Nyamidi, Ghana, Yansen, na Domino. And project I now were country them. So to the MPP thinking, all wisdom in this country is with Dr. Baumia. Now look at how he has landed up. A man who stood on a podium and told us that when your fundamentals are weak and you claim you've done everything, the exchange rate will expose you. When he said that, by then, dollar and cedi were trading around 3 cedi, 80 pesos to 4 cedi. Today, Mimi, as I'm talking to you, a dollar is 17 cedi, 10 pesos. And the man has moved from economy to digital, telling us that a digital that he has never even added a click of fiber optical. He is claiming ownership of it, thinking we are gullible like his followers, as being told by the running mate, Napo, that they need not to do development because their t-shirts are nice. They have to the money they will use for development, they have to just purchase t-shirts and share for their followers. Then they'll be getting the vote, thinking we are gullible. No. I will check my citrem as being said by former President Kufo. Because see, I'm just taking cocoa. The cocoa. Come and see cocoa for us today in Domiko Abinya. Where I am, I bought cocoa for us. Cocoa 3, cocoa 6 cedi. It's only 3. Then bought food for us. 14 cedi. Just listen. So if I'm taking a breakfast of cocoa, Auza cocoa for 14 cedi. What about my 2-3 children and my wife? And you are telling everything is rosy. That is why I'm really disappointed in former President Kufo telling us that Baumia is a destiny child. And the way the country is being led to, he can deliver us from a whole canker. It's part of the criminal advocate. He was the part of those that have mess up the country. Telling us that we should vote for you, but when you come, you will take out a mission level, you will take out you level. Meanwhile, you are part of those that have brought all this fellow Ghanaians, especially my fellow youth. I'm pleading with you. We shouldn't follow our stomach. It's high time we forget about I was born in Ashanti. I was born in Volta. So when I'm voting, I'm a vote coming from Tribal. No. We go past the way that it was 92 there about we are voting because I'm an Ashanti. Whether you are Ghana, Ashanti, Ewe, Hausa, vote by using your conscience. Let the politicians know that the decision you are about to take 7th December is your future. 1,000 Ghana cedi, 2,000 Ghana cedi can never substitute that one future. They can give you the 1,000 Ghana cedi and 2,000 Ghana cedi, but the question you need to ask yourself, after finishing the 1,000 or 2,000 Ghana cedi, will you see them again? Vote wisely. Let them know that you are not gullible anymore. This 92, 96, you fuck up. Now you will use your conscience in voting. Thank you, Mum.
Okay, Ben. Thank you very much. So that's Eben from Kwabenya. You can also call in and share your thoughts with us. 0552880216. It's the Morning Star on Simply the Best Station, and my name is Lily Mohammed. I know you want to hear Nadide's voice. She'll be back next week, but my name is Lily Mohammed, not Mimi. Anyway, I have more callers online. I lost that caller, but let me give you some good sounds. Call online. Hi there, good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling me from?
Good morning, I'm Posa from Kuporidua.
Okay, talk to me, sir.
Thank you for the opportunity. The issue is about the opinion conducted by the prof at the K Union in ST. This year's election is not about opinion polls results. It's about what the individual feels economically and socially. So they can do all their research and then bring out their findings. And we will also use our thumb to do the voting. And the results will show on the 8th after the 7th voting in December. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing your thoughts with us. Morning to you. My name is Lily. What's yours and where are you calling me from?
Hi, this is Dominic.
Talk to me, Dominic.
We have about 2 weeks to an election, about just 15 days.
Yes.
Okay. And I want to speak to Ghanaians. You see, those of us like myself who are not NDC supporters but are going to vote for NDC this time, I want to speak to Ghanaians to understand that this election is never between NPP and NDC. Nigeria's President Tinubu, through a court document, we found out that he looks like he's a CIA asset. You don't need Albert Einstein to tell you what's going on in West Africa right now. We have to get rid of our own CIA assets. Because, you see, if you're a parent listening to me right now, I want you to park your car and look into the eyes of Kofi, your son. I want you to look into the eyes of Amma. I want you to look into the eyes of Adua. Do you want a judge sitting somewhere to tell you how to raise them? After a man told you that you cannot pay for their school fees and that because of free SHS, that is why they have been able to go to SHS. If after saying this, you also want a dad to tell you how to raise your children, so that Kofi will come and tell you that he identifies as a light bulb and his pronouns are doom and so. If you want such a Ghana, or if you want this for your child, go and vote for MPP. If you want your child to have common sense, if you want Ghana with a Ghanaian, you want to raise a Ghanaian, please, you need to vote against the MPP. And it is not about third force. Democracy cannot produce a third force. America has been practicing it since the 1700s. Have they been able to get a third force? So how do you think you in 1992 you can get a third force in democracy? It's not possible. So the only option is to go to the alternative, which is the NDC, until MPP comes home and then MPP does a house cleaning and removes the traitors in their party. We cannot sit here and let people in Langley Falls, Virginia, CIA headquarters be ruling us. We can't do that. Vote for the NDC. That's all I have to say.
All right. Thank you very much, Dominic, for those thoughts and comments. Another caller online. Hi there. Good morning to you, caller. Your name and where you're calling me from.
Good morning, Madam Lily Mohammed. How are you?
I'm doing very well, sir. How about you?
God grace. This Ishmael from Takwa.
Okay, talk to me, sir.
Madam Lily, do you know something? When I hear Baumia is talking, it seems like Ghanaians, you don't have conscience. But you have already decided to vote. So there's nothing they will say that will change our minds. Secondly, I'm here in Takwa. We are telling Duka that this time round, let him not try to bring military to any of the police stations at Takwa. Otherwise, we will not see it well. The police is enough to suffer the election. We don't want any military man in Takwa Community Center when they are counting the election. We are appealing to Mr. Kufuado that he should tell Duka that we don't want any military man in our police station. Madam Lily, thank you very much.
Hello, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You said this time around. So was it the same in 2020? You say this time around.
Yes, it was 2020. Duka brought a lot of military men to Takwa Community Center when they are counting the ballots. But this time, you don't want any that kind of things. Otherwise, you will not see it well. So we are appealing to Mr. Kufuado to advise Duka at Takwa same constituency. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, too, for calling. You also can call me is 055-288-0216, 055-288-0216.